Take a deep breath and join me for tonight's gentle tale. Petrea and the Miracles of Dream Guardian Yarrow. This story is about a girl named Petrea who meets Dream Guardian Yarrow and experiences a miracle that brings joy and kindness to her village. Petrea lived in a small village nestled in the valley, where every day was golden in the sunlight and chilly in the moonbeam. Was a curious child, always seeking the magic in the mundane. One night, as she cuddled under her blanket, she whispered a wish to the stars above for a miracle. Little did she know, her plea was heard by Yarrow, a gentle dream guardian who watched over the dreams of children. Yarrow had shimmering wings and a cloak that sparkled like the night sky. On this special night, Yarrow decided to visit Petrea. Yarrow entered her room through a beam of moonlight. Petrea's eyes widened with wonder as she saw the delicate figure with majestic wings. "Who are you?" she asked softly. "I am Yarrow, your dream guardian," whispered Yarrow, "and I am here to bring a touch of miracle into your life." Yarrow offered her a hand, inviting her into a dreamscape. As Petrea took Yarrow's hand, the room transformed into a breathtaking meadow filled with glowing flowers and singing streams. In this dreamscape, every step she took made the flowers bloom brighter and sing louder. Yarrow guided her through the meadow, where they encountered animals that spoke and trees that danced. They made their way to a small pond with water so clear it looked like liquid glass. "This pond grants one true wish," Yarrow said. Petrea closed her eyes and whispered her most heartfelt wish. The water rippled and glowed, sending a wave of gentle warmth through the dreamscape. When Petrea opened her eyes, she found herself back in her bed, the moonlight softly fading away. She felt the lingering warmth and knew that something wondrous had happened. The next morning, the village seemed brighter, people kinder, and a sense of magic lingered in the air. Petrea's mother, who had been ill for weeks, greeted her with renewed strength and joy. Petrea smiled, knowing that the miracle she had wished for had touched her entire village. From that night on, Petrea never stopped believing in the miracles that Dream Guardian Yarrow could bring. And every night, under the blanket of stars, she whispered thank you to the guardian of dreams, knowing that magic and miracles were always within reach. Here's another story to bring you closer to sleep. Penny and Bluebell, a lily friendship. This story is about Peony and Bluebell, a girl and a speaking fox, forming an unbreakable bond and sharing their legacies. In a quaint village nestled between rolling hills and whispering forests, lived a young girl named Cathy. Penny had a mop of curly auburn hair and a penchant for wearing mismatched socks. She spent her days exploring the village and the nearby woods, dreaming of adventures and friendships. One summer's day, as the sun painted the sky in hues of gold and amber, Peony wandered deeper into the forest than she ever had before. As she turned a bend in the path, she encountered a fox caught in a hunter's trap. The fox had fur as blue as the twilight sky, and its eyes shone with both caution and hope. Peony's heart swelled with envy as she gently released the fox from the cruel trap. The fox, grateful but wary, took a few tentative steps away before turning back to look at her. "My name is Bluebell," the fox said in a soft, melodic voice, much to Peony's astonishment. "Thank you for rescuing me. How can I ever repay you?" Peony was both shocked and delighted to hear the fox speak. "No need to repay me, Bluebell," she said. "I'm just glad you're safe." Over the following months, Peony and Bluebell became inseparable. They shared stories, laughter, and secrets, forging a bond that transcended their differences. Bluebell showed Peony the hidden wonders of the forest, from glistening deep rocks that sparkled like diamonds to the secret groves, where butterflies dance. Petini, in turn, introduced Bluebell to the magic of human create, from painting pictures to playing music. One crisp autumn day, Bluebell shared her own legacy story with Peony. "My fur wasn't always blue," she began. "Many generations ago, when the world was young, a great blue comet streaked across the sky. The magic of the comet blessed my ancestors with this unique blue fur, a symbol of our connection to the mysteries of the universe." Peony listened in awe, cherishing the trust Bluebell placed in her by sharing such a personal tale. I read the truly personal tale. Years passed, and Peony grew from a curious girl into a wise young woman. But one thing remained unchanged: her bond with Bluebell. They continued to explore and dream together, knowing that their friendship was their true legacy. One night, Peony lay in bed, reminiscing about her adventures with Bluebell. She smiled, knowing that their story would live on, not just in their hearts, but in the hearts of anyone who heard it. As she drifted off to sleep, she whispered to the night, "Thank you, Bluebell, for the legacy of our friendship." Another story awaits to bring you rest. Geranium and the Sanctuary of Agalfa. This story is about a young woman named Geranium, who discovers a hidden sanctuary in the forest, with the help of an autumn sprite named Agalfa. In a small village nestled between rolling hills and ancient forests, there lived a young woman named Geranium. Geranium had an extraordinary love for nature, and spent her days wandering through the woods, admiring the flora and fauna. One crisp autumn day, as the leaves turned shades of gold and crimson, Geranium discovered a hidden path she had never seen before. The path was lined with fallen leaves, creating a carpet of warm hues that beckoned her deeper into the forest. With every step, the air grew cooler, and the earthy scent of the forest floor enveloped her senses. As she ventured further, she came upon a clearing where the sunlight streamed through the trees, casting a golden glow on everything it touched. In the center of the clearing stood an enormous, ancient oak tree, its branches stretching out like welcoming arms that perched on one of the lower branches was a tiny creature with delicate wings that shimmered in the sunlight. It was an autumn sprite named Agatha. Agatha's wings were the color of autumn leaves, and her eyes sparkled with the wisdom of centuries. "Hello," Geranium said softly, not wanting to startle the creature. Agatha tilted her head and smiled warmly. "Welcome to my sanctuary," she replied in a voice as gentle as the rustling leaves. Geranium felt an immediate sense of peace and belonging in Agatha's presence. "This place is beautiful," Geranium said, looking round in awe. Agatha fluttered her wings and gracefully descended to Geranium's level. "It is our sanctuary, a haven for all who seek solace and wisdom," she explained. Geranium spent the rest of the day with Agatha, learning about the forest and its secrets. Agatha showed her hidden springs, ancient stones with runs, and plants with healing properties. As the sun began to set, painting the sky with shades of pink and orange, Geranium knew it was time to leave. "Thank you for sharing your sanctuary with me," she said, feeling a deep sense of gratitude. "You are always welcome here," Agatha replied with a gentle smile. "Remember, the sanctuary is within you. Carry its peace and wisdom wherever you go." Geranium nodded, her heart filled with warmth and hope. She made her way back through the forest, the path now familiar, but no less magical. And that day on, Geranium visited the sanctuary often, each time feeling more connected to nature and herself. And so, with the friendship of Agatha and the sanctuary's wisdom, Geranium lived a life full of peace, love, and harmony. Let's move gently into another comforting story. Clover and Amaryllis, the tale of empathy. This story is about Clover and Amaryllis, who flew into beds, heal the forest spirits and bring peace to their village. Once upon a time, in a tranquil village framed by the whispering woods, there lived a kind-hearted girl named Clover. She had hair as golden as the sun and eyes that sparkled like dew on morning grass. One bright afternoon, Clover wandered into the deep forest, lured by the songs of the birds, where she stumbled upon an autumn sprite named Amaryllis. Amaryllis was no ordinary sprite. She emanated a soft golden light and had wings that resembled maple leaves in autumn. Curious and gentle by nature, Clover was captivated by the sprite's graceful dance among the falling leaves. Amaryllis noticed Clover, and sensing her pure heart, approached her with a smile. "Why do you look so sad?" asked Clover, her voice barely a whisper. Amaryllis sighed, fluttering her delicate wings. I am losing my magic because the forest spirits are in distress." They sensed the sadness in the hearts of the villagers. Clover took Amaryllis' tiny hands with great care and said, "Well, can I help? I want to help you," and the forest sighed. A soft breeze rustled through the trees as Amaryllis explained, to understand and share the feelings of others. If the villagers can feel each other's joy and sorrow, the forest spirits will be at peace. After determined to help, Clover invited Amaryllis to the village. Together, they listened to the villagers' stories, shared in their laughter and tears, and spread warmth and compassion throughout the community. Gradually, Clover noticed the change. The villagers began to help each other with greater kindness and understanding. In evening, Clover saw a gentle glow envelop Amaryllis. "Your light is returning," Clover exclaimed. Amaryllis smiled warmly. "I glad because the entity inside of Cher has healed the forest spirits." From that day, Clover and Amaryllis became inseparable friends. Their bond bringing endless light to both the village and the forest. And so, Clover learned that amourosity is the key to healing hearts and restoring peace, a lesson she would carry with her always. Until next time, may peace be with you.